Hello, welcome to the channel. My name is Peter and behind me there's a Yamaha XVS 125 that we bought after sitting for a couple of years, and before that it drove hardly any kilometers. We bought it, the engine was full of gas, we serviced it, and now it's time for the cosmetics. So welcome to the part 3. If you haven't seen the previous parts, please go watch them so you can get caught up on this, and let's go. So the reason we are changing all of this is it is really dull. It can be buffed out, but it is less work for me to just change it because we have spare parts there. So we will change it and then buff it, wash it, and we need to really shine up these chromes, so it's pretty nice. So let's start with the not that easy part, which is the rear fender, and then move forward where the front fender is a little bit easier. All right, so these two 6mm Allens should hold it to the frame. Okay, wiring harness is unplugged, so it should just lift off. So let's see if I'm all right. I am. Ta-da! It's two screws holding the wiring harness on. Like so. And 3 10mm holding the headlight. I mean a real light. Tail light. Whatever light. You know what I mean. So we will lose those and swap it over to the other fender. We pushed the grommet through, now we need to feed the wires through and swap the fenders. Now just reverse the process with a nice black fender. I think that color looks better. Nice shine. Now let's put that trim around that fender. That's holding it also to the frame. This takes special bolts, and I had 3 of these bikes, and between the 3 I had 3 of the special bolts. Everybody's probably losing them. Okay. Let's plug the wiring harness. Okay. Ran the wires where they should be ran. Okay, now the front seat and the back seat. From one hooks right here. torque it down, and the rear on. And finally, the rear seat. Hooks up front, and one. Can you hear that? Weird stuff, man. Weird stuff. And one bolt at the rear. First, let's lose this little whatever it is. I don't know how that's called in the English. Now it's 10 mil all the way around to here, and one holding the brake hose to the fender. I mean to the fork leg here. Right here. On this side, snip the zip tie. And the fender's off. Alright, new fender coming in hot. Twist it in. And start the screws. If I can. Okay, I've got one started. Got two started. And route the cable for the speedo through. Plug it in. And voila! This side is started. Let's go on the other side. Let's get the bolts. Let's get the bolts started. I mean, bolts started, of course. Okay, so from what you gathered already, my biggest nemesis in my life is cleanliness. I can't keep things clean, I can't keep the shop clean. I do not like to tidy up, and yeah, well, I have to clean this bike and I have to polish it because everybody likes chromes on choppers. So yeah, I have to do this. Now, since it's dried, we need to polish a few places on it. So we'll get the buffer out and buff some scratches off. Okay, let's start with the front fender. It won't show on camera, but there is a couple of little scratches on there. Wipe off the excess. I hate how it sprays everywhere. I probably should put less compound on. Yep, and those little scratches are gone, so I'm happy with how it turned out. Yep, that's nice. Next is the tank. I have a lot of compound on it, so I need to smear it. And let's go. Probably should go from the other side so you can see something. Right? Let's wipe it off and we'll see. Yep, it's turned out really nice. I think, at least. No little marks from the boots when somebody was mounting this bike. That's all gone. Now I want to turn our attention down here on this spot. And that ugly spot is almost gone. The front part here, I think it looks much better than it did. What do you think? It is nice and shiny. Alright, there is the final product. I think it looks better than it did. As you can see, it is a little bit dusty right now. Some water spots on it and stuff like that. So, but I think it looks better than it did. And I'm good at the bulk of things. I can get the engine running, get the suspension working and stuff like that. I'm not a detailer guy, so yeah, it is what it is. That's where I lack. I don't have the patience to scrap every little part of it, and just I'm not a detailer, and I will never be, probably. So hopefully it suffices. I have it on the internet for a couple of months right now, and maybe tomorrow we'll sell it, because I had a customer interested in this, and they want to trade me their bike, and guess what their bike is? The same exact Yamaha Dragstar, but it is red, it has the OEM headlight, and it has a bad engine. So I offered them a discount on this. They must like these Dragstars, because why would they pick another Dragstar and one blew up on them? So I will load this up tomorrow, head to them, and we'll see if they're going to like it, and then going to pay the difference, and it will be sold. So we'll see. Alright, we are all loaded up. I always bring my tools, so wish me luck. You can see something's missing here, and it's because we sold the little Dragstar. The little Dragstar is sold. I sold it to a gentleman in his mid-60s. He doesn't have a license for a bigger motorcycle. He doesn't want to do the test for one, so he has this little 125cc. There is a catch though. We gave him a discount about 500 euros, like 400 euros, 500 bucks, because we took something as a trade-in. So let's take a look what we took. Ta-da! Another XVS 125 as a trade-in. This one has a little bit more mileage. It has 54,000 kilometers, and the obvious issue is here. We are missing something. We are missing the rear cylinder and the cylinder head, because it lost a compression on the rear cylinder. So he took it to the shop, and the shop diagnosed it, and they said it is seized. The crank feels fine, but there is a poor lighting, and I cannot show you, but the piston has a bunch of blow-by, and the camshaft is wiped out. When I took the drain plug out, almost no oil came out of this thing. And I think what happened, he ran it out of oil, and the rear cylinder got wiped out. The cam, and there was not enough lift to open the valves, because rockers and cams got wiped out and lost compression. That's my opinion. Now, what I need your help with is it worth to put an new rings, new piston, and new camshaft on this, and risk the whatever damage is inside this engine? The engine oil that came out of it was black, thick, and there was nothing on it. Maybe the shop drained it, or I don't know. It has to be the shop that drained it, or that was what was inside the motor. There's nothing in there. So I don't know what to do with this engine yet. So I have the camshaft. I would need to buy the piston and piston ring and had the cylinder honed. But I don't know if it's worth saving or not, this engine. I don't want to go through the liability selling this to customer and then having a problem with a comeback. So let me know down in the comments what do you want me to do with it, and I will see you when we pick up our next project. So thanks for watching this series. Please subscribe, like and share, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.